All right, everyone. Welcome to Mr. Hobbs's Gamerhood. I am Jason Hobbs. A day after GM's Day, GMing some old school essentials. Today, we are playing Kalmatta Live. But first of all, I wanted to say I have not been on streaming quite as much as usual. I'm going to have to cut back a little bit, but super excited to get a game of Kalmatta and OSE going. And so I hope you all enjoy as much gaming as there is. We'll always have the Libram Society on Wednesday, but maybe not always at 6:30, depending on how irascible guests might be in their schedules. But without further ado, I think that's it. Cue the music. No, really.
It's a beautiful day in the game, a beautiful day for my gamers. Won't you be one? Could you be one? Shout about thunder, but don't despair. This colony's breeding great robbers. Would you be one? Could you be one? If the 80% mortality rate works for you, for a few bucks a month you can sign up and have the Hobbs kill you. So let's make the most of another Sunday. Brew up some coffee and play it my way. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my gamers? Won't you please, please won't you be my gamers?
All right, here we go. Like usual, it's Kalmatta. You can't have a game without players. Let's go to the tabletop. All right, well, let's go from back to front, not least to best or anything like that for sure. Taylor, introduce yourself and your character, sir.
Yep, arranged by proximity to alligators. My name is Taylor. I am playing Azarus, a cleric of Arkan Eminar and the bearer of the... let's see, it is the Staff of Sanctity, a lawful relic acquired deep in the jungle, and a tool by which the chaos might be put back at bay. Drinking Blue Point Toasted Lager.
All right. Stu, should I give him crap for such a long intro? I feel like he's stealing some of your thunder, bro.
That's all right. I'll shorten mine respectively.
All right, Nick.
Hey everyone, my name's Nick. I've also got a long intro because I'm playing Phelan, the halfling who was once a Rornik fighter, and he was the first down the prehistoric chasm, the opener of the Bronze Gate, the slayer of the thing in the Black Pool, and now the wielder of the lawful sword God's Bane. And that's pretty much all I've got.
Yeah, those two guys are from the Nick group of Kalmatta people, so they actually titled all of their adventures. Stu.
Yeah, I'm Stu. I'm playing Boral, a level 5 dwarf, exiled from his homeland, from Hobbs's favorite dwarf settlement in the emergent empires, Cope's Peak. Yeah, that's good enough. I'm happy to be here.
I thought it was Cop Speak.
Cops Peak, Cope's Peak. I like it kind of in between, but
Cop Speak. No, Eric.
It's your world, Hobbs. It can be whatever you want.
It's your guy. You be you, bro. Eric.
I'm Eric. I'm not drinking lager. I'm drinking water, the gentleman's choice of beverage. I'm playing Dougal, a level 5 fighter, Rornik, almost hero. And yeah, getting ready to play.
And I feel like I'm
But
a
is it
gentleman then.
with water?
You guys know I'm drinking water out of my always gaming and BS glasses, the year of the Kelly this year. Or this drink, 2018 glass. Aaron Coleman.
I've been introduced. But my character is Baggio Gar, and if you don't know him, you should watch probably about 17 previous episodes and his hijinks. He's got a demonic toad and a magical staff and diaphanous robes. And he loves you very much.
Really? We love him too. All right. Hey, Beast King. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the chat. I think that's it. The introductions are done. Do you want to tell us what we're doing as the caller, Aaron?
No, I'll pass that to Stu.
All right, Stu, tell us what we're doing as the knot caller.
All right. Just because I want to support our caller, I'm going to try to deliver. So Baggio, famous wizard in Kalmatta, him and some previous companions had uncovered a treasure map that he has left crumpled inside of his diaphanous robes for quite some time. He brought up that he remembered it over drinks, many months later, and took it out, and we had a gander at it, and we are planning to go explore south to try to see where it leads us. What I can't recall is I think we know a little bit about the origin, or at least who was involved in the original expedition that resulted in the map, and maybe someone else can fill in there who Bulat the explorer was.
Famous
Sure.
explorer.
He was Bulat the Explorer. This map we found was some wizard that claimed to have traveled with him. Supposedly they discovered Azadabad, which I think we all know is false, but we'll prove it here. But I know. Maybe someone else has something of value to add.
This is the crappy map that I gave him.
Yeah. And the original players that discovered that were Aaron, so Baggio, myself, Dougal, and Mark Demon Slayer, Eric the Old.
Awesome. Where'd you guys discover it? Do you remember?
Yeah, we discovered it on the ziggurat on top of old Skelet's house. In that bone chest that messed me up.
That's awesome. All right. Well, thanks everyone for being here. There's some background on what's going on. Who says that you don't get plot in emergent plot, because all this stuff was all randomly created, and these guys it was a treasure map in a treasure chest. Of course, I had to figure out what it was, and it only took about a year and a half or so. Is that right, Aaron?
I'm not here to point fingers. Because it would have stuck in this amount of time. It's all good. It's all good. It's been a while.
All right. I think that about covers what we need to know. Anybody got anything else? Are we good? I'm in the wrong map. All right. So some of the guys did some allowance of their previous hirelings and such, like Baggio Gar has chosen to keep Dome. Right?
Correct.
All right. And he is he's in
What does it take
exile. What?
What does it take for him to... Is he done being a man-at-arms? Is he a level 1 guy after how many sessions?
4.
I don't know if he's had 4 total or not, but...
I don't have any on his sheet. I think this is only like his... He only did one before, right?
Great record keeping.
This will be his third.
Third? All right. So he's finished 2, yeah. One of the funny things that happened during the week on the channel, I tried to tell Taylor what was going on with his item when he asked me, and then when I told him, he's like, that isn't correct. He was fact-checking me. That's what I get for answering these questions on my phone.
You got to.
Technically, he was trying to engage with the fiction. He was RPing in the chat.
It was beautiful.
I had to go RP all over the place.
Oh, God. Dougal, you've hired this guy, Lurgard.
Yeah.
Did you take money? Did someone spend 5 gold pieces to get these guys?
I'll spend
I
5
did.
gold. Oh, Aaron did? Cool.
I'll do it right now.
Yeah, I already spent the money on the stuff I bought him. So,
What's the blue line for, Eric?
blue line? Blue line.
The arrow that you drew?
That was just probably a misclick.
It was a pretty good arrow. Either that or someone else is using your color to be a poop head. Probably Aaron. The blue, they did it in blue, so that makes some sense. Anyway, Phelan, you got anybody you want to hire that's here?
Yeah. Have we got enough porters, or are we good for porters?
We need porters.
You have,
I intend to take one.
We need porters.
all right, let's
I've got room for 1 guy, right? And so I can take a porter or a man-at-arms. All right. What about Willot? I will offer Willot. Actually, no, let's go with Nedra. Nedra looks like a nice, no-nonsense order. I will offer her a gold piece a day.
So it seemed like everyone tried to pay double so far, and I just let them have them. So if you pay double, then I'm just giving them to you for this session only. I'm a solid person of consistency. Not really. All right. So Nedra has been on a couple sessions before, so I should give them to you. Your character's name is Phelan. All right, Azarus, did you want to hire Kalika?
I would like to.
All right.
I think I'm looking at Sindanor though. Let me reconnect?
Scroll down.
Oh, yeah, there I am. Perfect. Is this on the same thing?
Yes,
it
it's
is.
below.
I'm an idiot. Nice.
I wouldn't go that far. It's a very big map.
Yeah. Okay.
Burl?
Yes, I would like a porter. Let's go with Krill, and I will offer the double rate gold a day. Krill the porter. Carry my shield.
Krill looks like a fine, upstanding young man. I think you'll do. He took off his hat and he said, imagine that. Ha! Me working for you. No? Nobody?
Bars.
Jesus. All right. Who is this? Burl? Nope. Not under Burl. Under Stu. There it is. All right. Back to Baggio. Anyone else?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many people we got so far? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11?
10?
Updating the draft in the chat. Only Nedra is who I'm missing.
I don't think you don't have
Nobody
access to
already-
Legard
I'll
yet.
grab a porter, but if we want another man at arms, that's cool.
Keep aware of how many
My
hirelings or henchmen you can have according to your whatchamajigger.
We've got a boat chart. We're keeping track of it.
We've got one slot. Per
So
person.
also with charisma. So if we're running low on slots, I should have another one.
You want to do the man at arms or a porter, guys?
I'd say man at arms.
Do it. All right.
Yeah, man at arms.
I will pass on controlling and hiring it.
Phelan, you got that mental leadership. Why don't you hire somebody and like take Janice or Grub?
Oh,
Like,
sure.
they look like
All right.
tacos.
Hang on.
Well, I really thought Taylor would take Grub because he asked for a specific funny punny name. See
So,
what's last name.
is it my turn again?
Oh, sure.
Yep. All right. So I will hire. I will try and hire Janice.
Oh, not Grub. All right.
Yeah.
So it's double the normal fee.
All right.
And then I'm going to go through and tell you guys what all of their stats are if you don't know. Are you guys done?
Puts us at a dozen, Stu?
Yep. That's a dozen.
Yep, we're done.
We're done.
We're done.
Hey, I got to ask, like, something happened on my Discord. It's like you guys all sound like his first name is Fej. I don't know if you saw that, but Grub's first name is Fej.
I did not. I'm going to have to think about that.
Okay. Anyway. So you guys are like roboting voiced out. Is anyone hearing that in the chat or on Twitch? No, just for me. I'll see if I can handle it until we take a break, and then I'll reboot chat on in Discord. Okay. All right. Other than that, I think we're all ready. Oh, let's go through here. I'll start going from left to right. So Burl, Krill, Hit points 4. Dagger. He's a porter. Kalika.
Yep.
Hit points 4. Quarterstaff. Magic missile and light. How long you had her twice?
I think so.
So this would be she had 2 sessions. I think so too. All right, Nedra.
Yeah.
Nedra is has had. She's got a dagger. That's it. 2 hit points. Janus, controlled by Phelan. He looks quite wholesome, doesn't he? He's a man-at-arms with 5 hit points. Spear, dagger, leather. So that would be AC 7.
I'll buy him a shield.
All right, so he has AC 6. Fresh off the boat to Sindanor. Lurgard. Leather and shield, hand axe, 4 hit points, AC 6. Oh. When he blinks, you notice that he has tattooed eyelids.
I already took out money to buy him a spear. So, how much HP does he have?
I believe 4. Yep, 4.
Okay, that's good enough. I have a spare suit of chainmail. He can keep it, so that'll put him down to AC 4.
He's got a sweet haircut. That's why you took him, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
Man, everyone sounds so matter of fact. It's like, holy cow. There's no laughing. We're just like, whoosh, let's go.
I want to get in the jungle.
We're into it.
All right,
I bought an extra shield as well to give to Nedra to carry. I don't know if that you need to know that.
Nope. If you have some stuff, then you just make sure you show where it's at. It looks like Dolm has chain and shield, a sword and spear. His hit points are 4. All right. So we going to maybe I'll make a copy of these guys and put them up here, and then you can tell me what boat where everyone is in boats.
Cool.
We've already figured out our boat, so that should be easy.
And then you can put those guys in a marching order over there.
And we were planning on how many weeks of food you guys said? Forgive me, I forgot.
We're going to get 21 days of rations.
Okay. Net or each of the hirelings?
I got for each.
For each.
I don't know if that's...
Prorated on their life expectancy. And ours.
It's okay. When one of us dies, we can just eat them.
All right. So, which batch of figures are we supposed to muster into the canoe order, Hobbs?
Put the ones on the right in your marching order, and then do the ones on the left into your boats. Oh, maybe right. I should just take them to the boat section. I think we have a boat one. I can do that. I can just take us over to the boats.
All right.
If that would help.
Front rankers.
Do we also want to
Google front rank guys?
Do we want to check with Habiba Muna as well?
Yep.
Before we bolt.
Good point. Gotta pass that Huss. Oh no, we're in the weird Zaxxon girl though.
Clear her out of Simeon route.
Uh-oh, we got a problem.
Habiba.
Lurgard is the same picture as Gabriel, the boat controller. Krill is the same
Twins.
picture as Maltworm. What the hell happened here?
What? Oh,
This is weird.
maybe I'm missing something.
Yeah, I do not see Krill as paralleling Maltworm. I don't think.
Huh?
Boat guys, I don't even see them.
Yeah, I'm not tracking.
They're up here.
Oh,
Oh,
Krill, Maltworm. Yep. Gabriel, Lurgard, yeah. They're
That's weird.
yep, I see it now.
I'm not changing
Same.
it.
Cindanor stylist.
I see the family resemblance.
All right.
How does
So
the
did you guys do
token
your?
even- All right. Anyway. Yeah.
What'd you say? How did
They're
you
irritating anyway. They don't appreciate my Rornik Halfling fusion ballads.
They don't. We were going to stop at Viva Muna's.
Oh, too late. No, I'm just kidding. Let me open up that file quick. All right. If there's anybody new that's here on the channel watching this and they're curious what in the hell is going on, this is a West Marches campaign that's player driven. These guys got together and gathered up and chose what they were doing and who was going. I am just their helpful narrator. Oh my God, Beth Thacker just sent me a friend request on Facebook, you guys. Yay or nay? Vote now.
Hi, Beth.
Who's that?
Delay.
I have no idea. I don't recognize the name. What am I looking for? Notables of Cindanor. Here it is. Alrighty. Who is talking to Habiba Muna? Make a reaction roll. The reaction roll is kind of maybe don't worry about it. Just roll a d6. And it's not modified by anything.
All right. I'll roll it as a.
Did you guys move your tokens around down here to decide which boat you're on?
No.
While this is happening.
There's 4 boats, right?
There's 2 boats.
There's the 2 boats, but are those guys available for hire for cheap, or are we going to just take my canoe crew from the old days and our 4 canoes?
Oh, you're taking 4 canoes down along the coast, out in the bay?
Is that so bad? Or are we using these 2 Chudsleys?
Oh, I thought you were using these guys. If you guys want to take your canoes, that's fine. You're not going to be able to move as quickly.
Well,
We'll take the. Well,
what do these 2 chumps cost me?
10 million gold pieces.
Last time I
What's it?
paid them 5 gold piece a day, and they
Yep.
jumped at it. They were kind of cowardly and wusses, so I'm not impressed. I mean, when I filled out the "How did we do" card, it wasn't.
The free taking you around and getting you and stopping you getting from killed and attacked by different people wasn't worth it to you.
And paying them lots of money, and they were like, how do they even go fishing if they're so? Oh. Don't get me started. But yeah, I'll pay him 5 gold a day to give us the run if we all can fit in there. We can fit 7 to a boat.
Looks like I got to ban somebody. Hold it 1 second. I thought one of you guys did it. I can't believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 9. Good day, sir. I said good day. All right. Are you by hiring the boats for 5 gold pieces a day? Yay or nay?
Do 7 people fit in a boat?
Riverboat. I'm looking right now. If you guys want to know, I'm looking at page 50 in the OSE Black Tome. But I don't know what I'm looking at. I think it's the wrong page. Yeah, because it's the difference between a seaworthy and an unseaworthy. If you were to take a canoe, it's like rivers and swamps. So you would be taking it into coastal waters that are kind of dangerous. And people have done it before. I'm not saying it's impossible, but there are probably going to be repercussions to that.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure there's a crew. Here it is. Riverboat. I don't even know how many people they can. I don't know where it says
What's
that.
the length?
Of a riverboat, 20 to 30 feet length.
I would think 7 could.
I would think so as well. So let's say that they can.
All right, I'm paying the Fisher guys same as last time. They jumped at 5 gold piece a day.
All right.
I'll max out my people I can hire of 3.
Perfect. Oh man, does that mean Deline is like on her own, or she doesn't count because she's a henchman?
She's not coming. She knows what's up with this adventure. She's ready to inherit my goods if I die. As is my new alchemist guy. Did he make any potions for me, or is he still just worthless as a giant turd?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You gave me another hireling from carousing, rolling that 30. You gave me some first level wizard alchemist.
Okay. Well, I mean, you would have to say what you want him to do, I would say, and then we would make some rolls and see if he was successful.
Talk about a lack of motivation. I don't want that fucker.
Well, I mean, you don't have to keep him if you don't want him.
Anyway, we're in the boats.
Yeah, Aaron, I think you said
Habiba.
you said you were going to have him research a potion of riverboat.
Riverboat potion?
Yeah.
River snake.
Did Eric
I rolled
Lee
it.
got mad? God damn it, this is taking too long. I'm out of here. We're doing pretty good. 20 minutes. All right. Are you guys all in the boat that you wanted to be in?
I don't know, but we got a D6 for Habiba. I'll check
All right.
our boats.
What is the D6?
You said roll a D6 for Habiba. For
Yeah. What'd you get?
You-
Oh, a 6. Oh, nice. That's a good roll.
I know.
All
I'm
right.
good at this.
I'm
I
good at
am,
this game.
Whenever you get a chance, I am unable to touch the Kalika token.
You.
That's what you get, you son of a biscuit.
It's the restraining order.
Google getting a ship. Oh.
Taylor. All right, there you go. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. So she is interested. Since you guys make it sound like you're going to some different places, if you can find some exotic herbs, she would be very happy to pay for those. And then we will also roll 1, 2, 3. Roll 3. No. Roll. Yeah, roll 4d4.
3, 2, 2, 2. Total of 9.
Would also specifically be curious if she still had that potion of invulnerability she made from the giant alligator scales that no one has bought yet.
I thought someone bought it.
It
No?
was like 300. It was like 300 gold or something. I don't think anybody
Yeah.
bought it, but
Yeah, it's 300 gold pieces. It's there. She can buy it if you want to. So she has 1 Samaya root and 3 Calendula astringents.
I'll act learned and wise, but then I'll ask her on the details.
everyone else keep me honest. No one else bought the invulnerability potion, right?
Yeah, no one got it.
I have one from like from a few sessions back. That's the indestructible shield one.
Yeah.
I have an indestructible shield potion in my treasure section on the character sheet, so I may have purchased one in the past.
I think you're right, because I remember thinking that you got
Okay.
it, and
Bob's, I
yeah.
buy it all.
And it got bought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can have it if you want. I don't. I also have I have 1 Calendula astringent. So
we pay. I remember we gave Azorus a bit of extra treasure because he had shelled out quite a lot on potions. I
yes,
think
it
that
was like 13 gold pieces.
It was a gesture.
You guys laugh, but that's a lot to some groups.
It was the thought that counts.
Yeah.
All right, let's get these characters in marching order down here.
It was really just making my wallet bulky and heavy in my pants. I just wanted to
All right, who's in front? Dougal? Who's next to Dougal?
Stu.
Yep.
What about Burl?
Yes, it is Burl.
Stu is next to Dougal. We've entered the fourth wall. All right, what the hell is Jolm doing back there? There we go. Who's behind Dougal, and is Erditz behind Dougal? No?
Yes. Yes.
Who's behind Burl? Laggard?
Somebody that can use a spear and hit well. Can your halfling use a spear, Nick?
Yeah, definitely. And a bow. That's a good place to put him.
Where do you want your krill? Beer?
Yeah, that's fine.
Azris is in the back. What about your
Apparently.
wizard? What about your wizard, Kalika?
Preferably somewhere in, preferably one step forward,
Yeah.
if possible,
Right.
so she's
Start
not
with
on the
Canada.
flank. Yep, looks good to
I was
me.
still stuck on the boat screen. I had to F5.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Are you happy with this?
Clap your hands.
Quite.
Love it.
Kalika, I'm going to make sure you can control. You can't. Azris. It's
You're
very
strong.
possible. I'm in chat now. We certainly could find a Anthras slave ship.
Nah, we're staying near the coast. It'll be fun.
It's possible. It's possible. We're going into some new territory here. It should be interesting. I made up some new tables so to cover this area. I used my Welsh Piper hex fill process.
It's a good process.
It is. I started doing it wrong. I missed the part that it was supposed to be for Atlas. So, I mean, I like everything is packed into Kalmatta. It's like playing Skyrim. But I kind of like it that way because it made sense for the game and it was pretty easy to get to things early on. So, I think it's worked out all right. I think it's worked out all right. So, let's head over to the map. All right, here we are, guys. I think we established that you could go 36 hexes in a day, right? Yay or nay? No one wants
You're on
to.
mute.
Sounds right.
I thought I heard 36, but it seemed like we were only going 24.
Yeah, well, maybe that's all I'm letting you go. I don't remember. Anyway,
Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. I don't know.
so are you going along the coast? Are you cutting in between Misty Isle and the coast? What's the plan? Oop, I should get my dice out.
Yeah, because we're going to end up going west in the lake along the coast there. Yeah,
It was originally 36 and he changed it to 34. I think the reasoning was like because of the divisions of the 8-hour days and sleeping.
so it's, yeah. So we can move 24 hexes.
Okay.
That's what he changed it to, yeah.
So I think is right. So we're not going to hug the coast
Okay.
unless the dwarf is really looking scared. In which
I will
case we can hug coast. I mean,
I will defer to Baggio's expertise.
remember that
Oh,
time
boy.
we had that hydra chasing us? No problems.
I will hold Burl's beard out while he's seasick over the side.
Oh, that's sweet.
Hey, what are friends for?
So a relative, something like so. See my arrow, my sickly green?
Yep. Oh, she's just going straight over, right?
Fuck
So
yeah.
when you start to get there, are you going on to shore, or are you planning on sleeping on the boat?
I don't know. We're looking for like a river down here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Is
But I
there
mean-
is that a
Here?
that a river down here at 40? Yeah, right there.
There is a river there, yeah. So once
let me-
more, say to help people out, I'm going to switch over so people at home can see. Oops, wrong one.
That red ley line. Oh, that's nice.
I'm going to pull up the post from chat.
Yeah.
'Cause I can't
Maybe
really
we
see
should
that.
grab that post and like paste it. Hobbs.
And
Sticky, yeah.
got some pro tier cartography.
That's laying in bed like, holy shit, we're finally going to do this. I better make this map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell at all.
Fuck off, doucher.
Whoa. He's like, I get to say that. You don't get to say that.
Hey, Hobbs, what does the top left thing on your map say? It's cut off on the original image you put.
Oh, it says 2 roads.
Cool, thank you.
You're welcome.
I guess technically it's possible it's 46.68, but I don't think it is based on the drawing of the map. It looks like 44.68 is jungle, and on the map it's like savanna or plains or swamp.
Fair.
10-4. It also seems to be going inland at the wrong gate. So,
Yeah, I think we got to go quite a ways south.
yeah.
So
Oh
let's
yeah, I
get
forgot to
here.
roll. I forgot to roll to see if anything happened today. What's
But do you guys want to park it on 3765 and camp on the shore, or weigh anchor?
Camping on the shore probably seems like a good
The
idea.
shore is right there. The shore is right.
Yep.
Dry land. Let's just get back.
I don't feel like sinking in my plate mail in the middle of the night.
What, 3765 in the savannah?
Yes, sir.
Probably back here a little bit if you had to change course and go over, get a camp and all that. So your boats are right there. Let's roll to see if anything happens overnight. All right, the night is uneventful. Everyone knock out some, well, you could probably look at some, you could probably see a little bit more since you're going to shore here.
Nice.
It looks very similar to what it did from the water. More plain, more savanna. Okay. Heading back off. North.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the north. The north
Yeah,
is
we're going-
north. Oh, you mean the map? The other map? Sure. Yeah, the map is facing north. No trixies there. All right. Now, are you hugging the shore, or are you trying to go straight across? Because you obviously wouldn't be able to do that because you'd be hitting a.
These fishermen told me that we could clearly sail on land if we needed to.
They may have.
Yeah. I remember
We
this
should just get
little island
moving
where I
really
killed the
fast
Hydra,
and
right?
ramp it.
Show the guys where I killed the Hydra, that little island over there once. Pretty sweet.
When you guys go by.
Shipwreck.
Yep.
All
we
right.
tempted? Focused.
Looks like we got a storm ahead. It's real black down there.
Oh boy.
It's just the sunset. Don't worry about it.
Oh, fair, fair. When do we tell Hobbs that we're just going to sail around the island?
Never.
Come sail away. Come sail away.
Hobbs, could you realign the player map for the viewers? We got some requests in chat to
Oh boy.
show where we're at.
So the backpack is where they camped, just south of Misty Isle there. There we go. All right, so we're into new territory. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more will be about half the day.
Are you? Is someone keeping track of how many new hexes we're seeing?
That's what I'm just saying right now. So you don't get all of them, the ones that you see, only the ones you travel.
Yeah, I understand.
But we also do put our arms real wide.
Like you're on the Titanic?
No, like we get another hex.
Oh.
Don't give me that shit. I'm on your games. Oh shit, I dropped the treasure map. It's back there in the lake.
Shit. Oh, I should do this. All right. Oh, fun.
How many which hexes did we go through there?
I kind of just got you going right down the center.
Okay. Oops.
What? You drawn? What happened?
I almost drew. I was trying to draw an arrow. So we came kind of like this way.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. So yeah, I have no idea how many hexes we had.
6.
6. Got it. Thanks.
You're welcome. All right. Oh, interesting. So this is where you can see that I am just using the book to help tell me what's happening. This is kind of a real crappy table in some ways. I mean, obviously I use it still, but
Thanks for bringing up the rest for us.
no problem. My pleasure. My pleasure. All righty.
So no players have been this way before?
That is correct. You've bypassed as
Love it.
far as any players have ever been.
We've both been to the most north and now the most south.
Which makes sense. You're probably one of the most powerful groups. Alrighty.
It's not overplay the most powerful groups bit though. We like to underpromise and overdeliver.
All right, as you guys are starting to round this peninsula of Kalmatta, you spot a larger, an ocean vessel at anchor along the coast.
Nothing says hello like a lightning bolt.
So it's like, right now it's like 2 miles away.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to look for any heraldry or insignia on the sails or flags.
That sounds like a smart thing to do. Let's see if we can find anything. Oh, dang it. I accidentally just opened GIMP. Let me find my information here. Here it is. Here it is. Let me make some rolls. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Now let me close GIMP.
Yeah, 4 minutes after it opened.
Do you open GIMP a lot?
Excellent piece of open source software. not hating on it. Just does. Take,
Oh.
take a moment.
I need to
It
move.
was back in 2007.
So
What was
they're
that,
all
Eric?
they're hidden. There we go. Are you trying to say that no one uses it in 2021 anymore?
It's just in 2007, GIMP was in fact an excellent piece of open source software.
So are these fighting words, or do people need to get fired up? I still use Paint for most of my stuff. Come on, man.
I mean, I make stuff in MS Paint all the time.
All right, good. What kind of things?
Laser cut, and laser engrave stuff.
All
I
right,
can actually show you.
we'll save it for break. All right. I do not believe that any of you know exactly who this is, but we'll pick one person to make an intelligence or wisdom check. Nick, you said it. You do it. Phelan, the traveled Rorn.
Actually, believe it or not, make it. Just my intelligence is 8.
That's a good
I
thing.
think.
Hobbs does the Price is Right.
Yeah, that's
Let me
right.
double check it. Yeah, intelligence is 8.
All right. Well, this sounds cool. What you do spot is you can tell by the make of the craft that it is a ship from Argos.
Cool.
It's an
Hey, that's
Argosian
I, re-
Argonaut. Oh, I'm sorry.
I relay to Azorus and the others that his kin are on the ship.
That's interesting. Do we see Argosans coming to and from Sindanor routinely?
I mean, not any more than any other culture.
Okay, but it's not unheard of.
Nope.
So, okay.
It looks like a
Is,
seaworthy vessel, so it's likely, come from for some reason in that situation. Let's see.
Does it look to be at anchor or aground or?
It's at anchor.
Okay.
It's about midday right now.
It's for the caller. I don't see a reason to engage, at this point.
Like,
They're at anchor.
second.
Agreed. Let's just keep going.
All right. We can steal that boat later on the way back to haul our treasure. Fair?
Yeah.
I feel more comfortable about it when they attack us first. Yeah, all good.
All right, so you guys just keep on going, kind of following close enough to see the coast, correct?
Certainly.
Oops.
Since we are looking for a river delta.
So 6 more hexes. Polygon reveal. So you kind of had to go into that little bay or whatever that would be. Lagoon kind of thing. It's kind of bigger with a small island. You see there's a small island there. But you keep on going. No river, the delta, the size that you believe you are looking for. All right. You got about 1/4 of the day left. All right. 990.
You wanna
I don't really think that wouldn't be considered a location, the boat, at this point. You'd have to engage with it to find it. All right. You guys keep on going?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm going to reveal some more areas. So you guys have found some jungle after you pass by that large lagoon. Now you're at 6 more hexes. Yeah. I don't know how I ended up with 23, probably because you went into rest or something. That still should.
Which we probably ought to do again since we're.
Let's grab this.
Pull into 2980 or whatever. 2979 or whatever that is. 2981. 2981.
2980. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll parallel park.
So this will be day 2 in terms of rations and fee.
Yep. All right. So some heavy squalls kind of kick up in the night, and you can hear the regular lapping kind of exacerbate as the fishermen's boats are rocking in the seas, like some heavy storms may be coming in for tomorrow.
Do we hear any dwarf grumbling about he told us so?
He's too green and sick to complain.
Yeah. Gotta be here somewhere.
So you guys are going to be losing some time. I think you'll be down from 24 down to like 18 probably at full speed. Okay.
Understood.
Yep.
All right. But your visibility is not going to be as good either. So you're going to have to stay closer to shore.
Understood.
And yesterday we did not see anything in that little gulf north of us.
Nope.
So there was no. Okay, got it.
But you do find a delta partially into the day. I need a D18.
Domes Delta, Domes Delta.
Do you want to continue or do you want to explore this delta?
Map masters, let your minds unite in discussion.
It's possible this is it.
It's on the west coast.
It's on the west coast. It's this delta. It's in the right type of terrain. I say we check it out.
Yep. Seconded.
It's not a bad idea, but I'm thinking we might want to split up.
Jinkies!
Just to make Hobbs do some new hacks for half of us and terrain exploration for the rest of us.
Sure, I don't
Yeah,
care.
we can explore here if you guys think it fits with our yellow map. I think that red ley line on the map totally fits this. So
What are you looking at? Where do you see a ley line?
on your yellow map, there's this red line. I assume that's a ley line.
It's on the far right.
Oh, you're talking about the... I got you. Is that the one you
It's
wanted
a-
me to... You guys want me to put that on quick? All right, it's 8:20. We've been on for almost an hour. I could possibly add that map if you wanted to. Are we missing somebody from Roll20? Eric?
No, I'm in roll 20.
Yeah.
There you are.
Oh, there he is.
All right. I thought you guys would really...
Excellent.
I could have made another map, but I thought, you know what? Why take more time
That's good.
to do that? I think it kind of fits just the way it is. All right, Kalmatta. Bulat's map. It's one of the problems with saving all my stuff to drive D. My computer feels like it has to start up more when I do that. No?
Fascinating.
I'm looking at I've downloaded the map and I'm looking at it closely. So it's always important to give your computer the D. So
I don't know what that means.
yeah, it means that in order to avoid copyright infringements on original Macintosh OS, Bill Gates used a multi-root architecture for file storage and traversal.
I stopped listening when you said Macintosh.
Most people don't make it that far, so commendable.
All right, here's the map we've been talking about.
Bam!
Boom, shakalaka. Presumably, this lower right building with the flag is Kalmatta. These two strange-looking things. I mean, you guys could decide what you think they are, I guess, but they're obviously not mountains because the mountains look a little different. But yeah, there are some different imagery on here. And you can almost read through to the back to see what the wizard Al Makir of the Orbulus said. For all you Lost in Agata spectators, I thought you might get a kick out of that. Maybe not. I don't know. Yes, no. You guys are really quiet. Is it me? Is this boring?
No.
Do we need some music?
No, you're good.
Oh, no, you're good. We're extremely engaged and focused.
This game's so serious. If anyone was watching the...
We mean business.
Yeah, where is...
Zadabad, man. We're going to Zadabad. We're like...
Oh, we lost... See, we did lose Eric. Now we lost Eric
Yeah.
from Discord.
He said his internet died. He said he'll be right back, hopefully.
Did I say Kalmatta instead of Zadabad when I said the city over there?
You did.
Yeah.
Oh, good. You did good job, Nick. I did mean that. Yes, I meant Zadabad. All right, so maybe while he's doing that, we'll just take take a couple minutes. Like I think what we'll try to do is take a couple minutes every hour because I have to go to the bathroom a lot because I'm old. Although I haven't guzzled a bunch of coffee, but anyway, yeah, let's take a couple minutes.
What are you thinking, Aaron?
Well, like Eric mentioned, we should ask Hobbs if we can see any mountains or volcanoes.
Nice.
Part of me is if these boats can go down the river like they did up north a ways. You know, last time, if these little ships of ours can slip on down this delta and river, I say awesome. But if not, I'm kind of curious what everyone thinks about trying to head south until we do see those mountains and volcanoes and land there and just try to cut straight across via land.
We'll want to miss, if we can find a way in with as little jungle as possible, make good time. And did it look like on the map? I think there was some like hill jungle. Like the hill jungle really slows us down. You were with me that one when we were kind of looking for another way across to the mound. That was like That was a real slog. We got through like 3 hexes. Took us ages.
Right, yeah, I guess we don't know what's to the left of the mountains there, so
Yeah.
time out for a sec. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go grab a cup of tea.
I will hang out with the chat. Regale everybody who's still here with my tales of middling to moderate interest. How many folks do we have in the chat right now? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I live.
Yay!
Nice. Oh, okay.
I was about to send troubleshooty questions, but you're back, and that's the important part.
That's right.
Yeah. It was like, well, it wasn't my router, it wasn't my thing. It was probably just a temporary service outage.
Well, we're glad you made it back.
Oh, so this is what I made. This is the kind of stuff I like to make in MS Paint Hubs.
That looks a little more
Nice.
detailed than what I do.
It's
You
good
can
that
barely
you're.
see the mountains in the background.
It's good, Eric, that you're keeping a log of your work. And then he left.
I'm out. How's YouTube doing over there, Stu? We got any YouTubers?
Yeah. In fact, I think we have some people double dipping between Twitch and YouTube.
Good.
We got Jonathan Davis. We got James Richards. We got Brian over on the YouTubes.
Is Jonathan Davis saying anything? He seemed like he was really into this. He wanted to drink some beer and watch this game.
Yeah, he's been like bugging us to take screenshots of the map and back channel inside information for his next muster.
Oh gosh, I better get over there and see what's going on.
Don't worry about that.
All right. Oh, jeez.
We've all been speculating about what treasure awaits us in Zadabad, and we're evenly split between whether it's going to be horses or ladders.
Oh, I think it's going to be triple spear holders.
I
Nice.
went for gold plated ladder. That was my guess.
This is
The
all
Fable-
YouTube things, or this is in your guys' secret discussion?
This is
Yeah.
something I'm making up as I'm saying it out loud.
But
The
we did discuss this in our secret chat.
The fabled 15-foot pole.
Nice. All right. I don't know what happened to Nick, but I know he's partying like it's Saturday. So there, it's a torrential downpour. The water is almost sideways. I mean, it's not a hurricane or anything like what shut down Sindanor for months. But you think the fishermen say that, you know, if they can get into that river, then maybe it'll be better.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's our goal. Hopefully our ships fit into this, slip right into this fine little delta river.
And hopefully to the south we can see some jungle. Hey Hobbs, is the distance too reduced because it's so rainy right now?
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna ask if we could see any big mountains or volcanoes in the distance, but not while it's raining, I bet.
Nope.
We're back
Okay.
to Nick.
All right. So Nick's back. Let's get back at it. So you have lost a little bit of... Oh, no, you're still on a boat. But I don't think you can go 36 on a riverboat. We're going to keep it at 18 for now.
Just find any way you can to screw us, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to do my best, bro. I don't want to screw anybody.
Yeah, good job, Eddie.
Not in this chat anyway. It's a sausage party.
Oh, gosh.
Whatever you're into, man.
Whatever you're into, man.
Love is love.
Who said anything about love?
Quick to the river.
Quick into the river.
Azorus has been in the rum.
So far, this looks like it matches
Are
the
these,
map.
are these kegs just a little bit lighter than they seemed to be earlier?
All right,
Drain
so
them so we could use them for buoyancy.
caller, roll a d5.
What the hell kind of devilry is that?
5.
A 5. Nice. Taylor, roll a do a wisdom or roll a d6. Do a wisdom check, I think.
Okay.
You can do a wisdom check. Everyone else can do a d6.
Ooh. Just failed.
6.
So you guys are starting to move along. The rain isn't quite as bad, but the river is still wide enough to be affected by the rain, and obviously the jungle isn't going to be able to go over a river that's 50 to 60 feet wide like this one, maybe even larger in some places. You are moving along through a savanna, though. You've traveled about half of the day. You think so. There are, occasional small tributaries and stuff, but nothing that the boat would be able to probably go down.
Fair, yeah.
At
See how the main
3183, we've traveled for half the day.
Well, you weren't here yet, right? You were up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you've traveled 7, so not quite half.
Okay.
Good call.
Phelan will string his bow and be keeping an eye out around, ready to put an arrow into something dangerous as it comes out.
Yeah, good point. Arrows,
Alright.
bows at the ready.
Right.
Now this river, if we can find something cool up here, now this would be a good place for a base with a huge river like this.
Yeah, just to we can throw our waste in it. It'll just, flow out.
Yeah, just
That's
like rivers
cool.
were
I like
intended.
the way you think. Just our poop in the river.
Now it is.
All right, so almost everyone eventually sees this as you get 7, 8, 9 at your midday. It seems like you're being trailed along the river by someone or something. And at one point, you actually get a fairly good glimpse. Like the northern bank on the plain has kind of gotten a little rocky, and it's slightly larger. And it's even possible that maybe at one point, some sort of formation was there. Like Burl even says, you guys have obviously all been on boats occasionally. It looks like there might have been a pier or a village as you're kind of moving along. In the jungle areas of that rocky terrain, you see it looks like a bloody-faced human. Maybe slightly smaller than human, but not as small as a dwarf. Or Phelan is trailing you along the northern edge of the river.
Um,
And they're on the northern side,
any
you say?
object-
Yeah.
Okay.
On the hex we're currently on, 3183.
No, I haven't moved you yet.
Sorry, just making sure. Because I was looking at the map and I saw that at the entrance to the delta, there was that little like flag. So I was trying to see if that's what you're talking about. Well,
Any objections to me?
Let him move us first.
Hold on, Nick.
It's
One thing to say.
3284. It's 3284 is where you started to see all this.
The only thing I want to say is that this matches up with the face on the Bulat's on the treasure map, and is also near the mark retreat. Or ruined village.
I was thinking of hailing them, but I defer to our caller.
I defer to the people with hit points.
They're gonna catch up with us. Like we're gonna have to probably reconcile this one way or the other, in or
All
out.
right, why don't we act peaceably from the get-go and just say hi to them, and if they attack us, we'll fuck off.
Yeah, well, it's still pouring right now.
Yeah.
I'll hold an umbrella over your mantle of leadership while you call out to them.
I will make my mantle, stand up with my mantle of leadership, and I'm going to stand up in such a way that I kind of show myself as very, very visible as a target, kind of like offering up trust. Here we
So
go.
on someone's shoulders.
It's true, actually. But I'm just a little halfling, right? And I will call out, we're kind of within calling range. I will call out, your visitors who come in peace, we mean you no harm.
In Imperial, which is the common. That's the common tongue. Imperial is the common tongue. Yeah.
That's
Hey,
the best I've got.
Hey, the real long shot. What's up, buddy? Welcome back. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the Kalmatta show for this evening. Why don't you go ahead and make a reaction roll?
All right.
Did you guys keep going, or did you tell them to stop the boat, or?
We were slowing her down. We were reining it in there a bit.
Reining it in during the rain, so
We weren't throwing down anchor or anything, but stop the positive strokes, stow the sails.
all right. So as they just kind of look like you've never seen one. I've seen them before.
Not while I've played. We've never been able to make like contacts with one of the races peacefully and make like an alliance for the village. It's certain. Not while I played. I've seen it happen, just not to me.
All right, so you guys, you see them, you call out, and it looks like the ones who are following you, they kind of disappear into the thickets and move away from the river.
You
I have
must
a
have
question.
intimidated them with your halfling muscles.
I have a question for the group / the caller. Do we want to follow this river down all the way to that marker on the bottom of the map, like the bottom right corner of the map where the marker is? Or do we want to travel the road up by like where it says ruin and down through that found pass?
I don't know. What do you guys think? I wasn't sure if that was a road or a trail. That is long since filled in.
I think that's the direction like they took.
Sure.
Um,
There's no path there.
Yeah, well, there's a pass. Yeah.
A path, sure. But
A path? No, you're right.
But if this river doesn't turn into like rapids and whatnot, I'd say we keep riding the river.
The other advantage that might have is just getting further away from whoever these,
That's
people
true.
are.
We can hit that up
and
on the
then
way
and
back.
then you can double back if we had to.
Yeah, maybe they'll let us be once we get to the mountains.
Yeah,
I
fair
can't
enough.
imagine the river's going to be great at that point anyway. So we probably will have to take the secret pass.
Fair enough. We might as well get the hexes while we're moving fast anyways.
And if we kind of peek into the distance, can we see elevation changes? Like, do we think we can see mountains in the distance?
It's tough to see very far because of the rain right now.
Oh yeah, rain. Forgot. Thank you.
No problem. So you guys keep on moving. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
keep on
do
sailing.
that. All right.
We're sailing away.
We're on a river, so I think Enya is more appropriate for this one.
Nice.
Sail
So
away, sail away.
you see a fairly large river, and not nearly as large as this one, that cuts off into the north. And it seems like where it cuts off, it's kind of a raised area, and there's more of these bloody watchers kind of standing on the shore, and they seem to be chanting to you all, Halfdan, Halfdan, Halfdan.
Half Dan? Like the person who is half Dan? Okay. Full Dan must be their
Rings a
leader.
bell.
But they all just kind of be stoically looking there. They seem to be dressed in a mix of you'd kind of think maybe like Aborigine for a temperate jungle and Nordborn clothing. But they seem shorter. They don't seem they're human, but you would think that they're maybe shorter than the average human. Certainly shorter than most.
Half-Dan. Makes sense.
Like some shipwrecked Nordborn and joined with some local people.
Do you guys keep going?
I believe so. The river's not getting it. It's still pretty wide, though, our particular
Yes.
brand. Wide and slow. Yeah, we'll keep sailing. I'll
Give your new
give
friends a wave.
those peeps a wave. Yeah.
Yeah, hello. I put your weapons down, wave at him.
Would it be worth? Do we have a gift?
No.
You're
You're done gifting. You're done gifting.
Listen, we don't even plan to pay the gold for our henchmen, let alone.
Dome looks around. What?
Don't worry. You're
Don't worry,
practically you're practically my brother. Don't sweat it, Domey. You're a dandy. Dome the dandy.
All right, so it looks like you're starting to see some raised ground. You're moving out of the area, and it looks like it's going to be more difficult to use the boats in these hills.
Well, we got to stash them then somewhere where the Cult of Dan doesn't take them.
Indeed. You can probably ride it out a bit more. And
Yeah.
then,
See if this river turns south like it does on our map.
was the Cult of Dan? Would they have sort of been cut off with that North Brown tributary? I mean, they have to swim across one of these rivers to continue to follow us.
You saw guys on both sides, but you
Okay,
have not
okay.
seen them. You haven't seen them now for a mile or two. It seemed like they stopped at that tributary where they were.
I'm sure that was their property
chanting.
line. Yeah, it'd be. I mean, if we can sail a bit more, and our two little fisher boys aren't too freaking out, we'll sail a little bit longer. Ideally, try to see a glimpse of this heading south more, based on this yellow map. It wasn't yellow when I got it, guys. Just so you know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. It's a steady flow and drip. And be it.
All right. when you reach this spot, which here I'll open a little more so you can see. Where it starts to turn. You couldn't see it from the angle of the hills before, but to the north, it looks like there's some kind of stone fortification.
Run.
What hex would that be in, Hobbs? Oh, okay, 3985. Do you think that matches up to the face in the like little flower looking thing on the map where it says retreat?
Yeah, is it the Aborigine sort of warning lollipop stuck in the ground? Certainly not the skull and crossbones with ruin yet, is it?
Or is it Bulat's kind of encampment fort? Was he retreating to it?
Hard to say.
How close are we to the end of the day?
I don't know. I forgot already.
Is it still downpouring?
You're pretty darn close, actually. Maybe another mile or two. But the passage, you're starting to get like more and more. The fishermen are getting nervous about the depth of the water and the possibility of running aground. You've seen occasional sandbars and debris from the storm, perhaps, or who knows what.
Yeah, debris is garbage.
Possibility.
So, do you want to anchor on the old ruined fort side or the other on the southwest side? Boys.
I was thinking that the old fort might be defensible. So if we anchor on that side, we may get in there and have a better idea of if folks are coming for us.
My experience in Kalmatta has been to stay the hell away from stuff like that.
Because it's never abandoned until
Yeah,
we make it so.
It's possible. It's possible that Bulat had the same thing that we did, and this is why this is the fort here, right? Like without drawing too many lines together.
I mean, this looks like the marker where it said retreat for Bulat.
All right. Retreat from here.
And we don't have like a story that goes with that, right? We just have the marking on the map without context. Is that
correct? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Nick. Go ahead.
No, you're all good. You're all good. Is the overall plan, if we think about our strategy, is the overall plan here to kind of go in as deep as we can towards the treasure, and then kind of we might check these things out on the way back?
I think his retreat, if I'm looking at the map again, I'm sorry, the hills, those little icons that could have been trees, I think those are hills. So it's possible that they were coming northbound, hitting the end of the hills, running into a spear, and then retreating back towards the ruin.
Right.
Well, they said they were using this delta to look for like this river to look for like a route to the west of Kalmatta. Or is that what it was? Or not?
We couldn't get the treasure out over land.
Let me read the note again.
What if they got it as far as the fort and left it there?
I think that flag at the end is where the treasure is. Who knows? You could be right, though.
Yeah.
The word retreat, maybe could that not also just kind of mean, when you have a go to a retreat?
Well, maybe
not necessarily the verb run away, but more of a, I'm going to my little retreat.
Take a holiday.
Like a timeshare?
Holiday. Yes, my timeshare. Kalmatta timeshare.
Or maybe they found a second treat there. So the first treat was down by the flag, and then they were retreated when they got to here.
Sometimes you got to treat shit twice.
Yep.
That infection don't go away.
Then we need to call a call.
Oh, go ahead, Nick.
No, I said I think we need to call. I think you were just about to do it. I think we need to call it a call.
Yeah, I think we should hop. If we only got a mile or two of sailing left, they're getting worried about the river. We'll shore up on the northeast side, and maybe take a gander at this fort. See about wrapping it up for the night here, and maybe exploring it.
Let's do it.
All right.
We're in
Get
such
off
a
this
weird place in Kalmatta. I couldn't even find where we were.
We're kind of like on this long little finger. If you kind of look.
This is what it
Kinda
used to be like when people first started. It's just little areas of the black.
I don't know if you want to say, Hobbs, were these hexes always down here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Just curious.
Waiting for us.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole island is done terrain-wise. All right, so
well,
you guys struggle on the shore.
yes, we stroll.
You struggle on the shore.
That's better.
Kiss the ground.
So even barely visible through the gray light. So this is just kind of like old Utah type hills, but the grass covered, rocky crags all about, and like up above the river, you could see the remnants of this old fortification that looks like it was crafted maybe from Cyclopean stone. But you're still a good half mile away from it if you want to be, or whatever you want to be. You guys spend the majority of the rest of the day finding a spot to stash, figure out a way to put the riverboat somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And possibly make camp, or were you trying to approach?
Cyclopean stone doesn't sound like Bulat built it. It's not like a temporary or quickly thrown up fort.
Now, the more I look at this map and I reread the thing, it sounds like the flag on the bottom right is where they started, and then they came up and then they had to retreat. I didn't read that correctly originally.
Yes, you're not a wizard. I understand.
Yeah.
Read.
You had it in your roads for so long with the mustard stains on it, I couldn't read it.
Yes, I love me some Dijon.
Stone ground.
Do you want to approach the fort tonight, or should we just make camp and see if we get accosted, and we can stay by our little ships?
Did the weather clear up?
Not a lot, but some. Just occasionally for very dramatic glimpses of this fortification on the hill.
Well, if we check the fort and there's something there, do we just immediately retreat?
Or immediately kill it?
Yeah.
Or immediately make friends and have Nick make a roll.
I'm down to check it out, whatever you want.
Well, got a bunch of spells here. Might as well go.
That's very true. You might as well use the
Wand was
lightning
made
bolt where
for
you got
shooting,
it.
my friends.
Because
You're not wrong.
if they already
check it out
had
then.
the treasure, if they already had the treasure from Zadabad, right? What we're actually looking for is where they got to in their retreat, assuming it got left behind, right?
Sure, they might have carried some and jangled it down right up in there. Yeah, we better go check
Unless
it
this
out,
was
guys.
just the plan.
All right, well, are we gonna move en masse in our 2x6 formation?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a
All
line
right.
of casualties.
Slowly trudge
Enemy
forward, we lighting up
lightning
some
bolt.
torches and shit, or
Keeping our beards as dry as possible.
It's not quite dark, right?
Not
Right, good
quite,
point.
but it's raining.
Twilight.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I guess we
All
don't
right.
need torch quite yet.
all right, we're trudging in. Did we do it? Yes.
You did the thing.
Told you this game's so easy. Fucking levels up.
All right, just Give me a cotton picking minute. All right, so you guys start traveling up through, making your way through this craggy hillocks, trying to get to the spot. And you come to a bit of an open area on the trail that you've been following through the hills. You probably picked it up because found that it's likely someone else has used it to approach this area from the river in the past.
Does it
All right.
look recently traveled?
It's almost impossible to tell the way that it's raining right now, but sure, why don't you make a wisdom check at half?
All right. 1d20. 11. So I would not pass if I reduce my wisdom by half.
Okay, yeah, so it's... You don't know. Azarus tries to pick up a trail and see if he can figure anything out, but no go.
It's okay. I've been told winners make their own trails.
Jesus.
Yeah, he made his own trail.
Oh, God.
He did too.
Ooh, a bridge.
Yeah.
Looks
I didn't
it's
even
one
realize-
of the water that's troubled.
I didn't realize that I'd put you guys on this map already, but that's fine. Yeah, so you come to this bridge, but kind of arrayed on the other side of the bridge is some people, and you've never seen them before on Kalmatta.
People.
Peoples? There's no peoples on Kalmatta.
Or horses or ladders.
That's right.
Even though there's plenty of savannah for horses to graze, don't mind me.
Started import business. Oh, not the hippo peeps.
I mean, we imported war dogs. Could we import horses? Like,
You could try that. They would just have difficulty in the jungle.
yeah, but there's so much savannah.
So that's what you spot.
Nothing's shown up for me yet.
Well, be happy because it is nasty.
I'm gonna have to F5. I think I can't see anything.
You want me to try and talk to them, or do we want to head onto Zadabad?
Hobbs, that didn't show up for me. Can you tell me where it is in the handouts?
It's horned men.
Oh shit, rhino people. That's cool as hell.
And they want to have some rhinoplasty.
I want a rhino man handstand.
How many are there?
They look like they're kind of arrayed on the other side and maybe up the trail. You can at least a handful, and they look pretty darn big. Like
Yeah.
you would say close to 1.5 times the size of a man.
Is it apparent that they spotted us?
They look like they're looking at you, yeah. They kind of look like they have crude equipment, and they're dressed in Tarzan pants and jungle garb, but they are arrayed with skulls, and some appear to be human skulls. Their eyes are black, like a shark.
Sure. Tell them we seek shelter. See what happens.
Oh, fuck.
Never a dull moment in Kalmatta, is it?
Because I don't know where we skedaddle back to if
Back to the boats, and we just
we don't want to engage.
we just huddle in the rain.
We could cross to the south side again. I mean, it's a bit.
Yeah, just cross
Yeah,
to
but-
the other side of the river and sleep.
Are we running away, or are we saying hi?
I'm going to say hi. I'll say, what's up? Do you like my knobby knees?
Why don't we have Nick say hi?
Yeah.
Because he sucks.
I like
Easy.
Okay. Go for it. You
They're
have one chance to
taking
redeem
shelter.
yourself. Or I feed you to.
Let's see that. Let's see that. Let's see that 14, Nick.
Once again, we come in peace. We mean you no harm. You of mighty stature and impressive nasal accoutrement.
Give us your treasure.
Oh, come on.
I'll push him in the cliff.
It was like one better than last time.
All right. Water is running down them in rivulets. Their hide looks thick and difficult to pierce by any weapons. You guys are just barely kind of going over there. Azarus or Phelan clambers to the front and tries to yell out at them in Imperial. The one in the front just kind of opens his mouth and a loud roar is audible over the rain. He shakes his spear that's easily the haft looks like it's as thick as the mighty thews of I don't know who's strong on your guys' side. Burl.
Probably.
Dudes
Burl's
speak.
not strong. Burl's dexterous.
All right.
I'll put up my arms in defeat and
mute.
start to walk away and see if they don't pursue.
The nice thing about the defeated arms pose is it's very similar to the lightning ball pose.
Exactly. I just got to change a few words. Shazam.
All right.
Start walking down the path away from these chumps and see if they're like trampling after us.
They don't seem to be. They seem to like they are likely. They seem to be the occupants of this fort up above, this fortification above.
Now known as the Citadel of the Rhino Men.
I'm calling them the Rhino Shan.
Rhinonians.
That's what I called them, Rhinoan.
The last time I talked to them, I asked them a lot of questions if they could do this or that, and they just said, "Why not?"
Oh God.
I'm a dad.
I mean,
Back to the boats for the night, boys. F these guys.
Look at this, you guys. There's a very specific thing I wanted to show you. Right by the spear, or whatever it is, there's like a.
Yep, I thought that was a Galabur Pinocchio.
oh, I thought it was a freaking like goblin. That makes more sense.
I thought he was smiling.
It's not a
Like
great picture.
it was like a happy face eating a lollipop.
Long range.
I thought they were running away from candy.
Good times, yeah.
Oh yes. All right. So you guys are retreating.
Yep. I mean, not like cowardly. Like
Does OSE have some
Respectfully.
dual rules like Zero Edition?
I don't know. Possibly.
Because it'd be cool to subdue one of those and make him a henchman one of these days.
All right. Yeah, they look pissed. Their roars accompany you as you retreat back down the hills to near the river. You guys camp for the night?
Yeah.
yep.
Okay.
Careful watch.
All right. Well, another night goes uneventfully.
Should we put the ships on the other side of the river and start making our way on foot?
Oops, that's not where I wanted to put y'all.
Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
think we're going to need to start making our way on foot.
Yep.
Do we want to go check out the thing that says ruin first? Or do we want to just follow the path?
What says the group? I'm cool either way.
I think we should probably follow the path. I think the ruin is the Rhino City.
Maybe, or it could be somewhere else. They could have retreated to the ruin and left the treasure there. Based on like the zigzag. Since it's marked on the map, I think it might be worth looking at IMO.
I am happy either way. It looks like it's near the mountains in any case. So if we head east and run into mountains, then we will know we're getting close.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, let's go down to the Bat People in the Found Pass.
Yeah, the Bat People. Gotta again ruined Bat People for me.
Yeah.
I think. So it's either a bat person or a person being eaten by a bat.
Or
Possibly.
really any winged creature. Hard to say.
Vampire.
It could be a manta ray man.
All right, so nothing happened that night, so mark off another day. So this is the end of day 3.
Yep.
Hmm?
Hey,
On
look, it's our
footsies.
volcanoes.
I was
Nice.
born to love those.
We're going to walk along the river. Or we're going to try and attempt to forge our own former pass that they found.
Does it? We could try and retrace their steps. If that it makes it the least, and we could do that either way. We could try and get to the end point and then fall back. But maybe that's wasted movement. Or we could try and kind of retrace their journey. I don't know what people think
Yeah,
about
that's
that.
the whole thing. Do you want to walk through the mountains even though we're following the river? It's probably going to go slow go. Or do we forge our own path? Who wants to forge your own path?
I say we try to follow their path, yeah.
Anyone else? Or is he alone?
And were we going east to look for the ruin?
Not now, I don't think.
Not now. Okay.
So where to?
So
in that
we can
case?
also assume that their starting location was about here, where I'm pinging.
Hang on. Ping again.
Probably.
Yeah, fair.
So that means Found Pass is probably about here. And their bend was about here. And the ruin is probably around here.
All right.
So
We'll go pink arrow. Bring that pink arrow back up again.
are we walking along the river?
Nope, we're going to eventually leave the river fairly soon.
Okay, so we're just trying to get on their Found Path. Okay.
All right, that sounds like the plan there, Hobbs.
All right, so the next morning we're back to the slowest member of the group, our regular
I'll carry him.
12, affected by this, which is a 2. So basically, you're getting 2 movement points per hex in the hills. Is how much it costs.
I'll pay that price.
So your plan is to follow their path back towards their place that they started.
Yeah, people didn't want to check out the ruins. I think that might be where the treasure is, but we decided to follow the path.
Okay. All right, so you're still on hills, and it's grassy hills. There's it's these craggy, moldy grass hills, but it looks like to the south towards where the mountain is, elevation gets kind of high, and whatever flora that has encompassed this area is kind of like gone. And maybe it's the higher height. The wind is stronger, or it's affecting it differently, that it loses that grassiness, even though it's still kind of a broken cragginess to it. So that is to the southeast, straight south along the river. It still seems to be a slightly lower elevation. Which way are you going to go?
Oh, like what particular? Like we'll go south.
Yeah, so like where it's slightly orange there to the southeast, that's higher. South is not quite as high.
We'll go straight south.
All right. Oh shit! I gotta roll one more thing. Shoot. All right. Sorry here. I gotta find a new table. A new table. Might be faster this way. So I'm looking at this if anyone wants to know. I used to have another table for something, but I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here we go. This is it. This is pretty darn cool. Jesus Christ, this thing can only go roll one thing. All right, as you guys are making your way through the hills, you haven't traveled very far, and you can hear the sounds of multiple voices in distress.
From what direction?
To the south.
That is the way we are going.
You keep going?
Yep, heading south. If that's the way we're going. So if we see these voices of human ilk,
It's not a language that you understand, and you kind of so elevation is kind of to your south and to the east a little farther, and then it keeps going down towards the river, right? And as you top over like kind of a rise, kind of edging around a rise, you kind of look down in a slight valley, and it looks like a party of creatures. Another thing that you've never seen before.
Hmm.
None of these show up for me, man. Roll 20,
It's-
come on.
Pink lizard men.
I have to F5 and then I'll look at it.
Man, that guy has 3 spears.
Oh, they've got to figure it out.
He's living the dream.
He's taunting us.
Notice how like the other spear must be much shorter because you don't see where the other part comes out behind him.
They're obviously Amazonian spears.
Probably count as javelins.
New
I would say-
Amazonian, actually.
I would say they are javelins. And these guys seem to be led by this dude.
Oh, shit.
monk dancing.
But they're not the ones making distressful noises.
They are,
They're like,
because they seem like they're engaged in a combat with some sort of like plant type creature.
why don't we help them out and make some allies in the unknown?
Yeah. Screw plants. Let's kill that thing.
I do make side wagers with all of my friends here that even if we help them, they won't like us.
Why
totally
do you
agree.
why do you hate me so
It'll be
much?
fun.
No, that's what I
It'll
say
be
to
fun.
most people. Why do you guys hate me? I'm diaphanous. I'm lovely. I'm old. Bony.
There's no more powerful wizard on Kalmatta.
Except Bursus.
Self-declared.
Hey. And I would bow to him.
Is that your level 1 magic user or something?
He's a henchman. Level 1. Yeah.
You don't remember Bursus? He's the one who knows the most powerful spells that no one else has ever figured out.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I've only met him once.
And he's got burning hands or something.
On purpose.
What?
We've hired him once. On purpose.
You mean you hired him other times that were accidental?
Would have to been.
You didn't like his spells? Or was he just an ASOL? I don't remember.
They were too powerful. So.
Okay. All right. All right, let me get these dudes. They must be over here somewhere. These maps I don't like as much, but you guys are just going to have to deal with it.
Do we not have the privilege of Gabriel Picard?
No, they are. But I just don't know if I like the way they look.
Should leave him a 2-star rating on his roll 20 shot.
I would never do that. Let's see how many of these dudes there are. Oh, jeez. Now they must hate you because we want to have a big battle. You have to admit there's some crazy ass shit going on down in southern Kalmatta.
Everything's new.
I'm just happy that Rhino people exist. That's cool.
But you don't like the Alaxolotl people?
I didn't know if they were Laxolotls or like salamanders or olms.
Same thing, isn't it? Alaxolotl and salamanders?
I mean, they're all like, I guess it is. It's, according to Wikipedia, a neotenic salamander. So, yeah.
They look like they could be befriended.
All right, so you guys are up here. Oh, that's not going to work. Whoops. If I was Kevin Madison, you got the people watching wouldn't just be looking at your smiling faces. They would be
seeing
watching
all of your machinations.
Yes, they would be watching my machinations. Exactly. Oh, shit.
Well, according to Wikipedia, Laxolotls are endangered, so it's a good thing we're helping these folks out.
That's right. They're definitely endangered.
So they're doing battle with that topiary there in the middle?
No, I haven't added that yet.
Oh, okay.
It's a shrubbery! Must be a pretty mean creature if there's this many of them struggling.
Don't hate.
Was I hating?
I'm just teasing.
Nick seems like anti-hate to me.
I've become so aggressive, I don't know what's happening.
I don't know who I am anymore.
When did I become so aggressive?
even-
Someone help me.
Even just my statements about reality are filled with hate. No, I mean, maybe they're peaceful creatures, and that's beautiful. It's beautiful that they are struggling because they don't normally do this kind of thing. Because mostly they do good works, and I like that. And we're going to go and rescue them.
They practice martial arts as a form of hedge pruning.
I don't even know what that means.
And then the one topiary got out of control.
Topiary.
Topiary.
I like
Not
it.
to be confused with Botomieri.
What? I'm not finding what I was looking for. I bet you it is. I bet you it's somewhere else. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, I wasn't going to say anything sensible. I was going to say he was warned never to shear or shape a topiary in the shape of a ninja. The
God.
one ocelot. I'll stop.
No, it's good. I mean, at least you have something fun to talk about while I'm jacking around here.
You guys are all on the tail end of your working week, right? So you're all kind of like recovering from whatever's happened. And I'm like on Saturday, I've been swimming, and bad news is I hit Sunday night first, but never mind.
True.
So if they're fighting an intimidating plant monster, do you think we should leave it alone?
Mm.
Here we go. I like it.
I feel like the more that you have to like explain to lead into it, the less good it is.
Yeah. We'll probably just have to branch out.
If
And
one-
throw on
That's a good one. I like that one.
If one gets wounded, Azorus, be sure to stem the blood flow.
There we go. This is what I was looking for. Oh shit! I forgot. It's. I haven't used these in so long. It is in the.
Old Testament.
No. What the hell?
The Enuma Elish.
My old drive folder. All right.
Yeah, see, that makes sense.
That makes more sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
There's some other fun stuff here.
Yeah, I just sent you guys a picture of my random encounter from earlier today. It's on the Kalmatta channel. Oh, a little thematic.
For realsies?
Yep. We ran into that. He's about 4 feet long. We run into him a couple times when we were on a walk.
You live in like Florida?
Yep.
Yeah.
That ain't Michigan.
Actual Florida man.
I walked up close to him to get the picture. I thought about going to mess with him, and then I remembered that's how you get on the news. So instead, I came here.
Yeah, it would have been Florida man messes with alligator and gets what he deserves.
The link lizard men have a noble look about them.
He probably meant pink.
Oh. Oh, geez, you guys can't
Yep.
see. They can't see anything. They're probably like, what are these guys talking about? I can't see anything on the...
That's just Nick. Sorry.
Here you go, guys.
That's just me?
Oh, the person that said that?
Anything going on at YouTube?
Quiet it down a little bit. We got
I'm not surprised.
Brian cheering us on is how I'm going to interpret it.
Mm.
I think he wants us to exterminate all of them, but
Kill everything.
Is that where everyone's chatting? I'm just like talking to myself in here.
I don't know. Oh, wow. When did I put all this music in here? Anyway.
Like fantasy meets James Bond.
So we are on the high ground
You
compared
are.
to them. Okay.
Yes. So let's just start by rolling some initiative. Baggio, you're the caller. You get to go first.
We're number one.
Yep.
Oh yeah, classic snarky image message.
Classic. All right, so yeah, so as you guys get over here, like one of these dudes gets totally engulfed by this beast that's fighting him. Like he reaches down and like plants and muck just kind of cover his body, and like he's engulfed in it as the creature returns to the next one. You can see there's guys kind of littered around that area, but they're holding their own against the strange skeletons that are farther down the hill.
How similar is this thing to the creature that like almost killed me in the caverns beneath that tree where we found the portal to the roots of Yggdrasil?
Is it the same picture?
No, I'm just saying how similar, because it's a giant plant beast that's like engulfs people in them,
Yeah.
which is what we thought. So
I don't know. I don't remember
it
what that
swallowed-
was. Might be
it
similar.
swallowed me up. Yeah.
Yeah, it might be something similar for sure.
Okay, that thing was terrifying. So
Looks like it's already eating a halfling.
there's skeletons down the hill too, huh?
Yeah. Yep. They seem to be covered in muck as well, dried muck that you can see on them.
Well, good thing we have a cleric.
All right. What do you guys do?
What's the height of the drop down?
The thicker it is, the higher the drop down. Does that make sense?
It does. Like, is it to scale? Is it about like 10 feet down, or?
Sure.
Okay.
And that's not necessarily just a sheer cliff. Is it kind of like scree that someone could potentially shimmy?
Sure. Usually what I do, if you want to do something after going down, like move more of your movement or something, it takes a dex check. And if you critically fail that dex check, it could be quite harmful to you. Otherwise, you're just prone at the bottom of the hill. But if you slowly just take it and use your whole turn to go down a hill, then that doesn't happen.
It's still faster to slide down based on how far we are from the.
Yeah. Why don't we just do it carefully? You want to go down with me, Dougal?
Heck yeah.
I have a shitload of lantern oil if we want to try to light this bad boy up.
We gotta be careful though to not light the lizards on fire.
Anybody else moving?
Yeah.
Yep.
How and regarding turning, would they have to have line of sight to me, or would I be able to? Knowing that these creatures are down here, I want to try to turn them, but I'm not sure where I would have to be in order to get.
I think I usually consider it like 60 feet or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know why that number springs into mind, but that's what I think. You guys notice my hat matches the color scheme for Kalmatta? Black surrounded by red lettering.
Yeah, I would be disappointed if it didn't.
Yeah, me too. But at least we're all wearing blue shirts.
If you stood right where my man at arms is, you could turn some of these skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
If you stood where Erdis is, you could turn half of them.
Yep. If I could get, I could hit technically all of them if I was where Erdis is. Okay.
Yeah.
So, let's see. So I am in plate though, so I don't have quite the movement to get there.
I guess you could double move up and then next turn slide and turn. Or no, you'd have to just slide.
That would be totally epic though. Just kind of slide with the holy symbol out, skateboard down.
Until you break your leg, and then we have to carry you.
I can I can lay on hands.
Oh, that's true. You are the cleric. Fair enough. I'm not used to having one of those, so.
You're a cleric? Holy crap!
Yeah, who knew?
I've never seen one.
They do exist.
Oh boy.
All right,
So-
is everyone done moving?
Not quite. So,
Oh my god.
sorry. Kalika can move 40. She will wander up this way. Let's see. Actually, she was here, so we'll get her on the other. Oops, get her on the other side. I can. If I let's see.
Can you slide to right where my marker is?
Where's your marker? Right there.
Are you nailed with analysis paralysis here, Azarus? Or is it just my...
I'm just trying to. Yeah. I will try to slide Azarus this way, down yonder.
If that's all you do is go right there, you're fine.
Okay. Yeah, sure. That's all I'll do.
Next round?
Can I-
Go ahead. What'd you say?
I was gonna say I think I remember being able to move in turn, or move while channeling the turn.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Yep.
My henchman didn't slide down, so can he take a pot shot with his hand axe?
At?
The monster?
Sure.
I'm taking up 2.
And he's going to take the -4 to not hit the planet people.
So it's larger. You only have to take a
yeah.
-2.
Okay, it's a 5. He still whiffs.
Oh, all right. So Phelan whips out his bow.
Yeah, AC 7, 6.
There's composite bows in this game?
It's a Sailven one, but it just increases the range. Ignore the. There was a question that I needed to ask. But yeah.
Because I have a +2 strength. I'd love a composite bow.
So you, it doesn't seem to hit anything important. Just kind of thunks into the mass. All right. Anyone else? Oh, wait. If you guys are going to fire or do something... Oh, Phelan didn't go down. Never mind. You guys already answered that question for me. Good work. So, what are we on to the next round?
Sounds like it.
All right. So you're out, Baggio Gar, Dougal, God's Blood.
Boom. Beat that, Jaghopper.
Ah.
All right. What do you guys... Who's moving?
I didn't see your initiative roll.
I got a 6.
Oh, so I got a 6 too. So it's simultaneous?
Yep.
Okay. I got to have 5 again because roll 20 is a laggy piece of garbage.
Funny. It seems fine for everyone else.
I also played roll 20 for like 5 hours last night for my Shadowrun game, and my entire group is having serious problems.
Oh, really? Is it from where you guys are?
No, I mean, we're spread out across the country.
Oh, dang.
I'm thinking of quitting roll 20 for Foundry because I've never had problems with Foundry.
Who was using the server, I would ask? Forge?
Does it matter?
Yes.
For roll 20 it matters?
Not for Roll20, but for Foundry it does.
Oh, yeah. Okay, true. Anyways, so movement. This is pretty big.
Missiles.
Yeah. Like have to get to the edge and slide down, but and then
Missiles?
you're pretty close to it.
So let's just move then.
You should pull a silver bits and just leap and stab it.
I'm wondering if.
I'm just gonna move and fire arrows is what I'm planning on doing.
I don't really want to be next to it, but so Hobbs, if I move into the edge here and do nothing else, can I slide down, or would the length of this require some extra finagling?
Yeah, it's going to be a dex check on that size of a slide.
They have a pretty good dex.
All right, it's more just, do I want to get down there that early? All right. I'm just gonna move downward then. The group.
All right, is that everyone? Sorry.
Yep.
Right, let me see. Nobody dies this round. They do kill one of these.
They get to attack on me?
Oh, you guys can go ahead and attack.
Okay, missiles.
Yeah,
do we want to oil this thing up? What's the plan here?
I mean, I was gonna plan on throwing an oil flask.
Sure.
Ow, dang cat.
Do oil flasks get a range bonus like other things when you throw them in short range?
Yep.
Okay, so that'll be 1d20 minus 1 for Dougal.
But it has to be within 10 feet to be. It's 10, 20, 30, I think, is the range.
Yeah, I'm within 10 feet of it.
All right, sure. It looks to me like you're on the next phase, but.
He's got the higher ground, too.
All right, sure, I'll give it to you.
I mean, from the center of my token to the edge of its token is 15. And from the edge of my token to the edge of its is 7. So, I don't know. Call it how you want it. But either way, I missed.
Okay. Oh, no, Burl.
Fate is against the noble pink salamanders.
You guys are great.
All right, so oil is splashed all down along this area down here. Definitely hitting maybe a little bit of the creature, but mostly his opponents as it bounces off the wall. See here. Oops, sorry, Cleve.
Now we can't use fire.
What's that?
Yeah, I said now we can't use fire anymore, so we're just going to have to just throw arrows at it over and over again.
Yeah, they seem to like garble out some in some strange tongue in distress, and the leader, seems to be shouting something, and they're definitely seeing you guys now, wondering what in the hell you're trying to do. They thought that you might be helping them, but now they certainly look concerned that you're not.
We're trying to, and we've been firing arrows at this thing, and some of them hit him, it just didn't do anything. So.
All right, what's up now?
Is magic next?
Yep.
All right. Kalika will use her magic missile on the big guy.
Cool. What do we think it looks like?
Let's see. She is described as a cubist wizard, so she invokes her incantation. Several shafts of light in a strangely geometric pattern seem to caress down towards the creature.
She's being attacked by.
Go ahead.
What was that game that you moved around? You had a circle on your Atari, and you moved around and shot things down inside of it. I can't remember. No.
Asteroid?
Tempest. Tempest. She blasts Tempest balls at him.
Yep. They're equally effective. I rolled minimum for 2.
It does seem to be affected, which it's not even necessarily seems to be used to that, as the arrows or the arrows and javelins of these creatures are just kind of blasted into its, funked into it, and like come out with some grimy muck. But like I said, they've certainly been struggling. Anyone else?
Azurus will attempt to turn. I am within 60 feet for the top 4. This guy is barely out. So, let's see. 2d6. A 9?
That's pretty good.
Oh, we should probably look at the book.
Yeah.
I seem kind of out of it today, don't I?
A little bit.
Seem normal.
So I rolled a 9. I'm a level 4 cleric. So I think I can affect level 4. Oh no. I have no idea what I'm looking at.
What level are you? 4?
I am level 4. So I should be able to affect 4 hit die thingies. Yes, 4 hit dice.
Yeah. You got a 9 on a 4, yeah.
Yep.
All right, yeah, I think that we'll just say that. What's it look like when you turn stuff?
Okay. I brandish the eagle, having spent the last few weeks contemplating the role of the role of himself as a pawn in the cosmic struggle, the purpose of law and the old gods and the new gods. He brandishes the silver eagle, suddenly finding his focus, remembering the place where he came from and the place where he intends to be. And at that point, he commands them to dust, and allows a cool lens flare to fly off the silver eagle.
Yeah, and it makes that sound, the sound that you used to hear in all the old Macross cartoons, and they shatter into dust, and the dust flies away on a sparkly wind. All right. Nice. Anyone else? You know the sound I'm talking about? They always kind of like their guns made that, and so did like G-Force and a couple of them. All right. Did you get like a hat change, Aaron?
I did. I'm contractually obligated to change hats on a certain phase. Once a combat starts dragging, I have to switch hats to the Gaming and BS podcast hat.
Oh God.
Sorry. It's just it's part of the deal. Sorry, guys.
That's it. Mic drop. I'm out of here. All right. You've obviously never played any games with those guys. Who's up, y'all?
Movement, magic, missiles, melee. There's no melee, so.
And I already did their melee.
Yeah, so it's a new initiative.
All right, let's roll for initiative. I think we simultaneously. So you're still in the foxhole.
I'll spell again.
Yeesh. Not so good.
That's not working. I don't know why. I guess I was using this one. All right, a foe. All right, so the creature continues to fight. Oof. Splash is another one of these guys. But these dudes seem to be retreating back down the hill, but one of these guys dies with it. Hey. All right. It almost seems like these guys up here on the hill are... This line here is trying to protect, these guys here as they're... Like, they look like they were trying to go up the hill, but now they look like they're retreating down the hill. Away from the aggressors that they've been battling. Well, let me see here. Why don't we make this fun? Dougal, what are you, 15 feet away from this dude we decided?
Yeah.
All right. Why don't one of his clunky pseudopods come flying up at you?
Okie doke.
Time to start shearing. Pruning.
AC4?
Nope, I'm AC1.
All right. Nice. So, yeah, just scrapples off your plate mail.
Actually, I had my bow out, so I'm AC2 at the moment. But, yeah.
Oh, that hits then. No, just kidding. What's now? What now? What now?
Movement, right?
Hobbs, do I have line of sight on the swamp thing?
Yeah.
Or is that rock too high? Okay.
No, because you're above it. You're actually above it.
Right. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't even higher. So that's
Nope.
good.
Nope.
Yeah, he's got magic eventually, but no problem.
So
Movement.
Can I move? And it is my intent to activate the Staff of Sanctity for its bless effect. Am I able to move and do that?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Oops.
We going down there? We're just gonna keep shooting for this thing.
I mean, it's going to grab one of us with a pseudopod eventually, but I say we just keep shooting at it. It probably has more attacks if it's up close. It can probably, swallow us and shit. So,
Yeah, that's why I was afraid of jumping down there.
why don't we just pelt it with arrows until we have to engage it in melee? And by the way, once these things retreat, we can light up the oil.
Yep.
Okay, we're moving into missiles? Okay.
Yeah.
And Kalika will try to slide down to there. It is less than... it's about half her movement.
Okay.
Alan misses again. He's really off form today.
Yeah. Stu was pretty accurate there. Or Burrell and his crossbow.
Okay, yeah, so the weapons thunk into it, and some of them seem to actually affect it, and it cries out angrily. Strange eyes noodling around. It seems like there might be a lot of roots, white and raw, along this area here.
Hmm. So white roots coming out of the rock face?
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right. Is that everybody?
Oh,
Stu?
yes.
Oh, magic. You had some magic you wanted to do?
That's before missiles normally. True or false?
False.
False.
It's after.
Movement, missiles, magic. Morale, movement.
Okay, fine. I'll let her rip then. I'll cast some magic missiles on L's shrubbery.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pew, 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 pew.
Just did more damage than Stu and me and my henchmen combined.
Missile battery flies down on him. Why don't you tell the audience what it looks like, Baggio Gar?
Very exciting because this world doesn't know what a paper football looks like, but when you fold them and you flick them, 3 of them come shooting into this thing, and they expand, and then little chunks of plant plop off.
Wriggling and dying
Wriggling.
quickly, almost
My
blackening
acidic
and
paper footballs.
crumbling. All right, nice.
Like I said, I'm an amazing wizard, and then I will try and recoup my spell with my serpent staff, and I don't. So fuck you.
So F you. All right. Now, anyone else?
Yep, I will activate the Staff of Sanctity's Bless power. Allies within a 20-foot square who are not yet in melee gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage and +1 to morale. I'm just trying to figure out where to put it. I can get... Yeah. Or does it originate off of me, or am I allowed to drop it?
I think it originates off of you.
Okay. Then it will affect... Crap, I'm just out of range to get... So it affects the dog, it affects the hirelings on the ridge, and Krill, and the other two back here.
All right, my men. I'm still trying to figure out how I messed up those pictures and took the same ones that I did the fishermen of. That's just weird. It's just weird. I don't even know how that could have happened. So, because I mean, I physically went and got new pictures and then made tokens out of them. I don't know if this music is putting me to sleep or what. We'll probably call it a session after this battle, and then we're gonna have to use your next time. You guys went pretty far, actually. You bypassed a lot of things that I thought you might not. So, nice. Where are we at? New initiative, is that right?
Yeah.
A 5, Stu.
So yeah, it's Stu.
I should have made up something funnier, like Bob's beak. Alrighty. Oh. So this thing actually diminishes and starts to like back into a tunnel or hole that's in the cliff face that you guys couldn't see because of its mass. These guys stab at it, and then it kind of sucks into that area there.
Is this Hobbs wants to go to bed combat?
No. No. It fled. Morale, man.
I'm just messing with you, dude.
Light up those roots. Well,
Morale, man.
Yeah, that's
There's still one skeleton left that they're fighting.
They'll kill it this round.
Awesome. So do we want to...
There's our cave hole.
All right. So what do you guys want to do now?
Well, this might count as a lair, in which case we should later go and slay the thing that's lair and take whatever treasure's in there. But otherwise, we should go just greet these guys. Is what I think.
So when Baggio Gar and the others keep going down,
Dome.
these guys, we're going to retreat down here. They seem to be eyeing you guys.
What's up? What's up?
Just dealt like 20-something damage to this thing, so.
Yeah, they certainly... Baggio, you want to make a reaction roll?
I sure do. I'm no Phelan.
What type of... How are you approaching this? Like with a big friendly smile, or more like, some powerful wizard just cast some wicked-ass paper football spell?
Oh, friendly but very namaste, Give him a little bow, whatnot.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
Are those oxymorons? Can you put those two together like that? I don't...
Yeah, you can smile and you can bow.
All right.
And try to keep the mocking out of your face as
Okay.
you slowly turn chaotic from your demonic toad.
All right. As it ribbits nearby and spits acid at them.
Look at, well, maybe. I just did better than Phelan. That's all I'm saying. So,
You just need to roll lower. I believe in you.
All right. So they kind of all go down around the So I don't know if you could tell, but they kind of has it looks like metal, thick, almost like tentacles that kind of go off of their face. But the shamans are like girded in metal of some sort, it looks like from this distance, but the others kind of have theirs back almost like in a warrior's clasp or something holding them back. So it's not really hair, it's more like long. They don't look like they're writhing like tentacles or anything like that, but they're definitely, you know, part of their skin flaps or something.
Cool.
I'll have to go check out a corpsey.
So right now it seems like there's a sort of a neutral standoff, and the guy, he seems to say something unintelligibly and motions to one of the guys, and they lower some, it looks like jewelry or something on the ground below.
Oh.
We should
We'll
offer
toss a
them
couple
something.
nuggets of silverite
At one of them, bink.
gently, like say here.
Bounce on his forehead.
Fling.
Catch this with your face. Bam! I'll
All
throw
right.
2 nuggets of silverite down onto the ground by him.
Okay. And so, like, the
Yeah, I
guy
will,
seems...
I
Oh,
will-
go ahead.
Yeah, I will add a silverite to that too.
All right.
You better get down by me, because you can't throw that far.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Is anybody else doing anything? Or are you guys just kind of keeping your distance? Or
I'm just gonna maybe make my way to the hole. Look.
Yeah. I'll make my way to the hole as well to make sure we don't get attacked again.
pseudopod to the face. I'm just
Bring it.
Bring it on!
Bring it. I think
Not
something
done.
finally happened in this game. Gosh darn it. All right.
Yeah,
Anyway,
You
I'll step
wouldn't
on the
go
rocks
sleep.
and see if the breeze blows my diaphanous robes up for them to get a better view.
I thought you were wearing Sylvan robes.
Well, I mean, I've got a little cloak on when it's brisk, like when it was raining, but now it's back to the diaphanous, baby. I got it cleaned. I had to pay a high price.
All right. So it doesn't seem like you guys have a
Meaningful
language. Maybe, I don't know, a language that you share, but there has some sort of a chord has been reached.
That's pretty cool.
What do you think about that, Eric? Take that, you son of a biscuit. What do you guys want to do? Is there anything you want to try to accomplish, engaging with these guys, or just share your treasures and then move on?
I think we should follow them back to their village, personally.
Try to
Yeah, I
pantomime
guess dealing with the
the rhino
flanker.
guys with like the horn, and then like raise weapons, and maybe they'll go fight them with us.
I don't know, we could just like exchange food and like, you know, show them, point to our map and show them where we're going.
Maybe.
Did we want to finish the part thing while it's weak?
Yeah, like, can we take
Let's
a peek
deal with
in?
that, then we'll see if we can follow these chunks.
Maybe throw some
afterwards.
oil down in there. Like if it depending on how deep it goes,
Looks like a halfling home.
just finish it off.
Yeah, don't your people live in these?
No, we live in yurts. We're like steppe warriors. We live in yurts and ride Jorna birds across the Great Waste.
That sounds like some kind of bullcrap that would be up near that made-up city called Agata.
All right. So the plan is some people want to follow and some people want to try and deal quickly without following. So which do you think you want to do, Aaron? You're muted.
We're dealing with the cave hole and the plant thing in it.
All right. So
So you're
I
like
think we
one,
can
one
track
moment, just one moment.
7 lizard chumps later, right?
How deep does it look like the hole is? Like, does it go down into the earth, or
I think it's kind of at this level and goes into that cliff for, you know, as far as you can see with the light of day.
okay? So it's not like a shallow thing; it just actually does go in.
Yeah, but it's only like about 3 feet tall and 3 feet wide.
All right.
Yeah, start a fire, like get some brush and like smoke and like waft it into the.
Do you just want to send in the halfling? He fits.
Or we tie a rope around the halfling and send him in. And if he pulls 3 times, we yank him out.
One steady long pull. All right, smoke him out. Do what you gotta do. I'm just messing.
I mean,
All
I'll
right.
do it if that's what everyone wants.
Yeah, why don't you smoke it out? I mean, I don't think it'll work because it doesn't breathe.
Okay, plant master. Who made you plant wizard?
We could also retreat, live and let live, since it seems to have left us alone, unless we think it has something worth stealing.
Man, did he eat
Look
golf
at this thing.
thing? Shit.
It sent a pseudopod at Dougal. That won't stand.
Oh, thanks, bud.
Make it so.
Hang on. What if we somehow lure a pseudopod out, which has been stuffed, so with like a corpse or something, which has been stuffed full of oil.
I think all of these suppositions go in your super secret discussion channel. And then you can decide what to do then. You have barely even traveled the day. I think you're on 9 movement points.
Can you tell us what that treasure is at least before we go?
Yes.
Are we finishing?
Yeah.
he sent.
Oh wow.
It's bedtime.
I got to work in the morning.
Ah, shit.
Oh man.
I mean,
Fair enough.
yeah. We'll still get through. Let me see here. All right. So these guys aren't actually using the silverite, but they took your silverite. It just looks like more what you would think of as more archaic or ancient culture jewelry that's adorned with highly polished like river rocks and stuff.
Cool.
So the I think that's it. That's what you got for this session. When are we trying to hit up the next session?
So, short term, next one's proposed for next Friday the 12th or the Saturday the 13th. Same time slot.
At 7 p.m. I think I would prefer the 13th. I don't want to miss all of the Night Below games.
I wouldn't mind doing the Saturday as well. I feel like I'd be less tired. But
Fuck, I can't do that. I have a regular game during that time.
is that every Saturday, Eric?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can you do morning?
That's an evening game?
I can do morning.
But I don't know if Nick can, I guess.
Yeah.
Nick and Taylor.
Earliest I can do at 2 p.m.
I can do that. I can do because my game starts at 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. Hob Standard Time.
So Taylor can't do.
Yeah, I have a game from 2 to 6 on Thursday or on Saturday on the 13th. Finish up a Pendragon game.
Oh, cool.
Should we close?
Friday?
Not to derail, but should we close off the stream and maybe we talk scheduling and figure it out?
I guess what I was hoping is we could come up and then tell people if they wanted to catch it.
Oh, I see.
But I mean, I can just blast that out to somebody on the schedule. So, all right, let's go through.
Blast this Friday? Could we just do this next Friday?
Well, I have a
know you
game
want
that I
Saturday?
skipped
Oh,
on Friday nights that I'm supposed to play.
Well,
But
here we go.
if we go 7 to 10, if we start at 7, that's fine. Let's do it next Friday at 7 p.m. And then at 10, I'll get off at 10, and then I'll just cut in at the end of that game.
Does that work for everybody else?
I will mark my calendar.
Yeah, let's put it on the mustard.
All right. It is in.
all right.
Do you want to get the next one in?
Let's just do that for now. So everyone,
Yeah.
Friday, 7 p.m. next week, Hob Standard Time. Taylor, anything you got to say about this session? Highs, lows, maybe so's?
Yep.
I don't want to go.
I had a lot of fun. we managed to. I will admit that I was very tempted by multiple of the hooks that we had opportunities on. I think we had a strong caller with a strong will to make it towards the goal. We would have made it probably a third as far if I had been leading. So that's probably a high to bring us closer to what we were hoping to accomplish with this mission. A little bit of a low point, I realized after the fact that I was insufficiently stocked in my desk mini fridge. Got to get that in order for next week, but I think I've got 7 days to make it to Publix, so it'll work out.
That sounds like a low. Nick.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Highs, definitely how far we went. And I kind of really enjoyed knowing where we were going to go, and I enjoyed the strong caller. Pretty low is that we've got to stop, I think. Yeah, never enough time. And poor Phelan can't shoot, can't talk. He's going to go and do some massive kind of supplication to the Lords of Law, because I don't know, or get in touch with his Neanderthal spirit guide, because there's something going on with his what is it, juju? I don't know, but yeah, looking forward to next Friday.
Awesome, thanks, man. Stu.
Yeah, I thought cool stuff was seeing so much more of the map. I thought that was neat to get all the way out here. I was glad there was not a boat incident. I actually thought Phelan's not so great luck with talking to two different factions was kind of a high. I thought that was kind of funny. But highest was probably just getting this particular group together. I'm glad the schedule's aligned. So
nice, Eric.
Yeah, happy to have a group of the higher level characters in Kalmatta to actually get some stuff done. And have the multi-session should be fun. It often gets pretty frustrating when we play for 3 hours and we have to just turn around. Gets really kind of frustrating sometimes. So that's a high. Freaking Rhino Man, super high. Dope as hell. Lows, I didn't get to see the ruins I wanted to see. But hopefully we'll see those next time, because that's where I think the treasure is.
Aaron.
Well, we got it started. That was nice. Got some new hexes unveiled, made some progress. All good. Lows, always dubious of scheduling a multi-session affair, so no lows yet, but just minor worries. But all good. We'll see what these pink lizards are up to. Get them to business.
Yeah, hopefully next week I won't be working the next day. I'm exhausted. I was tired when we started, I feel like. So I'm also interested. I feel like you are no longer looking for the ruins. Now you're headed for Zadabad. Is that your thought process, or you're just going to the pass?
Well, if we pull up that map, right, gents, we've got. We potentially think. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Continue.
Not
please.
at all.
I was just going to say, my reading of the map is that their start point was down that river towards probably where Zadabad is. They went through the pass, they encountered the Rhino Men, and then they went up into the ruins, and that's where they put the treasure. That's how I interpret it, because the ruins was their last spot, and their starting point was down past the pass. Presumably, that's up by where Zadabad is.
that was how I read it as well.
Okay. That seems plausible to me. I guess wasn't as clear from the map in the journal that we knew where the treasure was, but maybe that seems like the most, from your reading of it, that's the most likely. So I was under the impression we were just retracing the steps and kind of hoping that we don't have like an X marks the spot, in other words, but I might be missing something.
It's just the last part of their journey. That was the last place they went.
Yeah,
because they were going west on a river from Zadabad, and then so we can assume that the south area was where they started, and then the last place on the map is the ruins.
So have we overshot then?
No, we could still head west if we want to. I don't know. I'm just having fun adventuring. Like,
West or east?
sorry, east. We could go straight down
First
later.
one and then the other. All the hexes.
Yeah. Like, I'm happy to follow these pink lizard men to wherever the heck their village is and make them friends and hopefully have a new start location.
Oh, and we were talking about Zardabad as well. Maybe we'll meet Paul's character.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Except all the Sylvan.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys actually gave me. I thought you would really like the idea that I just hand drew the treasure map instead of putting 2 or 3 hours into a map that I made on, and then you could look at like I did for a bunch of the other ones. But I'll take it in stride, I guess. I mean, I'll deal with it.
We like the map.
Did you get that much of a hard time about it?
It seemed like, yeah, I didn't get anybody like, oh yeah, this map is great, I love it. No, it was more like, oh, I could tell. It looks like you just drew it in your bed one night. Jesus Christ!
I was just
in about a
lacking
minute and a
context
half.
because I didn't see what was posted in the channel, and then
Oh, you didn't?
well, because I can't. I'm not there. Anyway.
Oh, Jesus Christ! This again.
I know. Yeah, different month, new problems. But also it was unclear in that like I think it'd be cool, particularly if like it was a matter of intent that it was sort of ambiguous. Like we had to read like, was the ruins the last spot they were in? It seems that way. Like if that was intentional,
It was intentional. Yeah. I just wanted to, just like always, I just wanted to make the thing and then give it to you and then see what you guys did with it. That was the intent. Kind of like it is, right? I mean, that's what they talk about with player skill sometimes. And if it was like a real problem and you're like, I think Aaron, you asked me, you're like, well, I don't know if I know what this map means. And I was like, I was planning on just giving it to you to let you decide. I probably would have let you make some rolls on your characters if you're like, I really have no comprehension of what's going on. Because I don't want it to be only player skill. I mean, I'm still down with characters maybe having an idea or something like that. So, yeah. So otherwise, I mean, we got another Kalmatta session in. Wonderful. I feel like I forgot how to do almost everything, or it might be just because my brain was not working very well today. I'm really excited to get some more cultures and factions going on. Like it's almost like you've gone into nobody. There were some clues that happened that relate to some old sessions, maybe. And I don't always remember which characters did what. I just know that the things happened. I think there might be some information concerning Half Dan somewhere that might be available to the players. Maybe. I don't know for sure, but something might be there anyhow. So that's pretty cool. I really like, because a lot of this stuff, like I said, I had filled the hexes through Welsh Pipers, who I actually contacted and is going to be on Hobbs and Friends sometime. So that's pretty cool. I mean, he's like an old school dude. So I'm happy to add that to the list. Other than that, though, I think I'm ready. Does anyone else have anything to say, or should we GTFO? Anything going on YouTube? Anybody got anything to say?
Nope. I think we're closing things out over there.
Awesome. I'm wondering, man, Twitch seems kind of dead now that I'm going to both. I kind of wonder.
There were definitely more viewers on Twitch, but that was probably mostly us.
Yeah, and bots.
Yeah, and bots. Do we have a total of the number of hexes we traveled just to put it in the channel, or somebody write that down?
I was taking notes. Let's see.
So record keep.
I think like 28.
Yeah, we had a bunch. We had
18 on day 2.
Yeah,
9
18 on day
3,
2.
And at least 1 on this day so far.
I had thought we had more on day 2 or day 3, but
Oh yeah, you got 1, 2, 3. Oh no, you stayed just to the south here, so 2. You'd have 2 on day 2. So what's that equal? I have 21, but
Really?
Plus the 13 we got coming down here.
what did you guys end up with? Oh, how many hexes?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got like I thought we got 18 on day 2 on all that sailing.
No, I think you could be right. I might have just messed
And
it
then
up.
on day 3, as we went down the river, we ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 9-ish. And then we got 1 so far on this day 4. And then we got encountered by the
3,
Eight
4,
wizard.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
15 and
on the
19
river.
is 24, 34, right? Does that sound
Did
right?
we- Were we able to enter 3985?
Sure.
Okay. But that doesn't count.
It's a location.
No.
Okay.
No.
Fair
So how many is that? What'd you guys get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It was
13 on down here, plus whatever we got on the sea.
I might have 31, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I got as well, Hobbs.
Yeah, 31.
31?
Because that's
Yeah.
that was the 18 plus the 12, and then the one we camped on. So yeah.
31.
Okay. So the name of this session is A Trader's Tale.
Hmm.
Nothing to do with Eric's
Swimming
cat.
Nope.
But it should be. Yeah, TRAITORSTAIL. All right. Nice. So I think we'll go from there. And we're talking about next week. This would be 312. Anyway, I think we will bid the stream adieu. Thank you guys so much for being here. I can't say that it went exactly as I thought it would, but I had no idea how it would go, and that's why we play the games. Sunday morning is the next game I'm running at 8 a.m. called Chronicle of the Cursed Axe, number 16. By all accounts, there was a cliffhanger last session. They're fighting a vampire.
It's a beautiful day in the game.
Well, that sucks for them.
Would you be one?
Cue the music.
It's playing.
Oh, okay.
Would you be one? Could you be one? If the 80% mortality rate works for you, for a few bucks a month you can sign up and have the hogs kill you. So let's make the most of another Sunday. Brew up some coffee and play it my way. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my gamers? Won't you be? Won't you please?